What is up, guys? It is the Gaming News Stuff here, and we are back with some more Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Now, if you missed the previous video, we spoke about the possible abilities of Thrawn through the announcement event at EA Play. But today, they've officially added him to the game. So, what we're going to be doing in this video, firstly, we're going to be taking a look at Thrawn, but then we're going to be opening up the faction pack for Phoenix because you guys hit 80 likes on the second last video, which means we have to open it. But first, we are going to go over Grand Admiral Thrawn and his abilities. So, he was just added to the game, I think about an hour ago, maybe less. And here he is, Grand Admiral Thrawn, Dark Side, Empire, Support. As you can see, down the bottom, he is a 5-star unlock character. So you unlock him at 5 stars, as I guessed, with the legendary events. So we're going to go through his lovely abilities. So, first of all, we have his basic Manipulate, which is characters deal special damage to target enemy. Grant them speed up for 1 turn. Yes, grants the enemy speed up. Or, if they have ability block, stun them for 1 turn instead. When the speed up expires, inflict ability block for 1 turn. These effects can't be resisted. So you will give the enemy speed up, they will get to attack quicker, but then they will be ability blocked, guaranteed. And then if you hit them again, they will be stunned, guaranteed. And for raid bosses, this attack deals a different effect. Raid bosses deal special damage to target enemy and inflict defense down for 2 turns, which can't be resisted. Now, I am taking a look at all of the the final level abilities. I couldn't tell you if these are Zetas or not yet because he is not currently on Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes.gg, so I can't really check. But this could be a Zeta because it does quite a lot on the final level, but that basic is incredibly good. Now we move on to possibly one of the best abilities that I've seen. Fracture. Cooldown 3. Deal special damage to target enemy 4 times. So straight off, 4 attacks is awesome. Dispel all buffs on them, so remove all buffs from that enemy that you've hit, and remove 50% of their turn meter. That is already a fantastic attack. But then, inflict fracture until the start of Thrawn's next turn, or until Thrawn is defeated. This fracture cannot be copied or dispelled. This attack can't be evaded or resisted, so it is a guaranteed hit. And this is what fracture does on characters. So standard characters, speed is set to 0, so it sets their speed to 0. No speed. They cannot gain buffs, bonus attacks, or bonus turn meter. Fracture on raid bosses is minus 50% speed, doesn't stack with speed down, can't gain buffs, and minus 30% counter chance. So guys, we're already seeing Admiral Thrawn working differently between raids and arena. So that is already fantastic, but the fact that Fracture is basically shock and daze on steroids is ridiculous. That is the most overpowered buff. Luckily, it's not an AoE, it's only 1 enemy. So, then we move on to his second special ability, which is Grand Admiral's Command with a cooldown of 3. Swap turn meter with target other ally. So you swap Grand Admiral Thrawn's turn meter with that ally. Dispel all debuffs on Thrawn and that ally. And they recover 40% protection. So it's basically a cleanse and recover health, or protection, sorry. So very simple, that one, but still a really good ability. Then we move on to his leader ability, which I'm sure he will be used for. Empire allies have a plus 15% max protection, plus 25% offense, and gain 20% turn meter whenever they resist a detrimental effect or suffer a debuff. So if they get debuffed or they resist a debuff, they gain 20% turn meter. So if you're going up against Darth Vader or a Sith team, you are going to be gaining turn meter left, right, and center. Whenever an Empire ally gains or loses a status effect, they recover 2% protection. Empire allies gain a new special ability, Maneuver. Dispel all debuffs on this character and gain 50% turn meter. That was a lot for a leader ability. So, that final part though, Empire allies gain a new special ability. It means, next to their little abilities down the bottom, there is another ability with a picture, I believe, of Admiral Thrawn's face. You click this ability instead of your normal attacks, and you gain 50% turn meter and dispel all your buffs. And it has a cooldown of 3. So you basically have an auto cleanse on every teammate that is an Empire ally. That is ridiculous. That leader ability is going to be super OP, and they gain protection whenever they lose a status or gain a status effect. That doesn't say positive or negative, so I assume it's both, which means you're going to be gaining protection everywhere. And finally, we have the unique Ebb and Flow. Thrawn, this one is definitely a Zeta. Look how much it adds. Thrawn has plus 100% counter chance, plus 100% tenacity, which I believe means he cannot be debuffed, and he is a guaranteed counter, and minus 50% speed while any enemies are fractured. So as long as you've used Fracture on an enemy, he will have all of these, but minus 50% speed. Interesting. Thrawn is not meant to get a ton of attacks off, I don't think. Whenever another Empire ally uses a special ability, while Thrawn is active, gain... Oh, lost my place. That ally gains 15% turn meter. So if you use a special while Thrawn's there, you just automatically gain 15% turn meter, no matter what. And if any enemies are fractured, Thrawn and fractured enemies lose 15% turn meter. So Thrawn is there to basically help out his teammates through his leader and his unique, by the sounds of it. His other abilities, once he is fractured an enemy, basically seem to be almost non-useful because he's constantly going to be losing turn meter and basically just giving it to your teammates. Basically, you want all of your Empire allies to constantly attack and attack and attack. That's what it seems to be. And he, if you guys don't think so, I think you're mad. He seems ridiculously OP. He is going to be crazy. If you can't tell that, I don't think you've been playing the game for very long. I would say that as soon as you've got him, start on your Empire characters, because you're going to need your Phoenix characters, so I wouldn't start on Empire yet. Finish with your Phoenix if you've started them. Now, what we're going to do is, here is the event. Artist of War Legendary Event. Starts in 1 day and 6 hours. Extremely rare event. This means, once again, it's going to be like R2-D2 and how Yoda and Emperor Palpatine were when they came out. Incredibly rare, maybe come out once every 6 months or so. Maybe more, maybe less. But you'll see, Grand Admiral Thrawn, crystals, and the credits. Once again, he is a 5-star unlock, so you will need at least 5 5-star Phoenix characters to even think about getting him. I'm not sure how difficult the event is. Obviously, we're going to cover it tomorrow when it comes out. But the only other thing is this little thing. The faction pack, guys, what you've probably actually come for. The faction pack for Phoenix Squadron. Now, we have opened packs like this before, and as you will know if you've watched them, they have all been an utter failure and not worth it whatsoever. So let's have a read. Level up your Phoenix Squadron faction with a Phoenix Squadron faction pack. Each pack awards 1 card of character shards worth between 10 to 330 character shards for Phoenix Squadron characters. Possible characters: Hera Syndulla, Ezra Bridger, Kanan Jarrus, Sabine Wren, Garazeb Zeb Aurelios, and Chopper. Now guys, my goal is hopefully to get Sabine Wren, because I have Kanan at 5 stars, I have Hera at 5 stars, I have Chopper not at 5 stars, but I'm not too worried about Chopper, Zeb at 5 stars, and Ezra at 5 stars. All I need is Sabine at 5 stars. We only really need 22 shards, and then I will guaranteedly, as long as they're geared up to the point that it matters, get Thrawn. So let's do this. I'm going to watch this time. Ooh, baby, I'm scared. Whoa, that's a fancy looking pack. Oh, bastards! Ah! 10 of possibly the most easily farmable shards for one of the easiest farmable bloody Phoenix character. Of course, though. What do you expect, guys? I'm gonna have to ask you to please stop hitting my like goal when I ask you to hit a like goal. Or maybe I'll stop setting them because I am getting more and more disheartened by these pack openings. But guys, I hope you did enjoy this video, this pack opening, this look at Thrawn, and you're excited or disappointed. And let me know if you opened this pack and what you got, or if you have completely given up on these packs like I think I have now. And if we can hit 60 likes on this video, guys, that would be awesome. Because of that pack opening, it was the biggest disappointment in the world. And hopefully, you can leave a like to show your appreciation for my disappointment. Because I know everyone likes seeing sad people. Anyway, guys, that was a look at Thrawn and a terrible pack opening. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, comment down below, and sub, scribbly dibbly doo. Peace out.